Kitkats can read.
Hey guys, it's Katie. Long time no see. I am back today with my April TBR video. This is going to be my TBR game, World of Kitkats. I will leave a link below to the playlist down below if you want to check out more of the videos. But basically, in gisty, it is a TBR board game that I have created myself that have colour cats, and they each go towards TBR games, and I choose the TBR games to go towards those colour cats at the beginning of each month. It's different each time. I've got so many TBR games now, or like little TBR kind of like task things, so you will see in a second anyway. But it's really fun. It gets me to choose some books. Sometimes it picks books for me, and sometimes it gives me prompts that I can mood read to. I am a mood reader by heart, so this honestly helps me out so much. So without further ado, let's get started, and first of all choose the colour cats towards the TBR games. Welcome to the choosing of the colour cats. I have taken out the ones that came out for last month, so we make it fair to the other TBR games. So I've got my spinner up, and we are going to spin until we get all the games with the colour cats. TBR jar, and that's going to be for the red cat. Next spin. TBR roulette for the pink cat. Wheel of TBR. Wheel of TBR is blue cat. Popular books. Popular books is purple cat. Play your TBR right. Play your TBR right is yellow cat. Coin push TBR. Coin push TBR is green cat. Fairy loot. Fairy loot, spin the TBR, is the orange cat. Dice TBR is the black cat. Bear TBR machine is the grey cat. Beer pong TBR is the cream cat. Illumicrate cards. And finally, the Illumicrate cards are going to be for the rainbow cat. And now we have our TBR games. Let's play the TBR game in itself. The board is all set up. It's time to play. As always, we start off the board. We don't land on more than 2 colour cats. If we do, we roll again. Treat yourselves. It doesn't matter, because it literally is just like a free space. But the TBR games, I just want to have like a little fair go at the games, because there are like so many colour cats to choose from. So, and also if I roll a double, I add on a roll as well, up to a maximum of 12. So without further ado, let's go. 6 and a 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our first cat is a green one. I haven't had the coin push in a while, so let's do it until I get either a gold coin, silver coin, a sweet, a medal, or a diamond. Well, that one's not moving. Oh, there we go. Something's... Oh. It's the candy! Candy was the first one. So that's the prompt that we got. And the prompt for this one, for the sweet, just so you can see, is a free choice. So roll number 1 got us a green cat. With a green cat, it's the coin push TBR game, and as you would have seen, free choice was the one that came out, which is a great start to the TBR. I get to choose whatever I wish. Now this could be subject to change, so I'm just tentatively putting this here, but it is a book that I do want to read. I of course have many options that could go towards this, but this is a recently acquired book of mine, and it's one that I've been hearing so many good things about, and I have an urge to give it a read. So for this one I've put Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. So this is the first book that's in the series. It's a chonker of a book, but I'm hearing so many great things about this. I don't actually really know what it's about, but I've just been hearing fantastic things. So hopefully this is one that stays on the TBR, but like I say, this one I leave to like choosing, you know, if there was something that I want to put towards this slot instead in the month, if I'm maybe like feeling something else, maybe not this one, then I can swap that around. I allow myself to do that because, like I say, I'm a mood reader. But yeah, I am very excited to read this one. Roll number 2. 6 and a 5. That was really lucky. That was nearly a double. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Orange cat is our second roll. This is my Fairy spin. I have all my Fairy books on here. So let's spin Fairy. This contains all my Fairy YA, epic fantasy, fantasy and romantasy. So as you can see, a shitload. So let's see what option we're going to get, and then I'll find out. Okay, number 27. So here's the list. 27 is The God and the Gumiho, June 2024. Well, that's quite exciting actually. Roll number 2 got us an orange cat. And Orange Cat is Fairy Spin the TBR, and I had to kind of like do the wheel a bit different this time. I did used to have a Fairy wheel, but somehow it deleted itself from my phone near enough the time when I got like a new phone. So I don't know what happened, but I lost loads of like wheels that I created on this spin wheel app. So this time I just had like options of like how many I have in Fairy Adult Fantasy and how many I have in Romantasy, how many I have in the Epic Fantasy, and how many that I have in the Fairy YA. And I just used those sections. I was just like, okay, so like numbers 1 to whatever is going to be like the Fairy Adult, and then like 20 to whatever is going to be like the next one, and so on and so forth. So the number that came out was number 27, so that was one of the Fairy adult fantasy books, and it's actually one that I do really want to read. So this one is a book that has been chosen for me, but that is totally okay. So this book is The God and the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. This one I really wanted to read. I'm really hoping that I can pick this book up in the month of April. It would be absolutely fantastic, but it sounds great and like my sort of thing. So this is the right time to give this a read, and I'm really hoping if I do read it that I enjoy it. Roll number 3. Oh no, we have a double. 2 5s. 6 prompts there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yellow cat is our third. Okay, welcome to Play Your TBR Cards Right. I have got a newly acquired book on the left which sounds really interesting and I would really want to read. We've got a beastly chunky book on the right hand side, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't know if if I have the physical ability to want to read it this month. Oh dear. So obviously if I win I will get this one, if I lose I will get this one, and I'm going to play it up to 5 cards, and I'm allowed 1 swap. This time around I'm actually going to use my giant cards. Yeah, I'm going to stand the cards like here and stuff. So these are giant and massive, so I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to pick a random one to start with. Oh my goodness, it's really hard to pull it out, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we've got a number 3, which is quite a nice card to start with. Okay, so just to show you that I'm not cheating or anything, I'm going to pull this one next, and now I have to say if it's higher or lower. Oh my goodness, this is really tough. I'm just going to go higher. Oh, it's a 7. Okay. Alright, 7 is our number 2 card. This is a tricky one. This is tricky. Do I swap it? Yeah, I'm going to use my one and only swap. And I'm going to swap it with this one here in the middle for a 4. Okay. So, right. I've used my swap. That's going away. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm just going to have to guess. Alright, let's get a card. This card is going to be higher. Oh, thank God for that. It's a king. Okay. So, oh man. Okay, let's go and choose a card over here. This one, let's go lower. Oh. Okay. We are just safe. Oh my God. Okay, one more card, guys. One more card. I'm just going to have to say lower and go for this one. Ah, yes, because the ace is either a 1 or the highest. It's either the highest or lowest. So I win. I win. Oh my goodness. I've never won. This is such a surprise. Alright, amazing. So this is the winning book. Roll number 3 was a yellow cat, and it was our first double as well. It means adding a prompt onto the game, another roll, but that's fine because it means another go at a TBR game, and I like to have a bit of variety and also to have some fun. So I wasn't too salty about that. And as you guys would have seen, it was play your TBR cards right, and this time round I used my giant cards so you get to see the cards, and it's really fun. And I might use these again because I ended up winning this one. And the book that I won, as you would have seen, is my latest release actually, Queen of Faces by Petra Lord. I got this, I had a £10 off at Waterstones, and I got this literally Monday, and yeah, with I think I had £10 off 4p, so I got this for like £2 something. I was like, that's an absolute bargain for a Waterstones exclusive edition. It already had like £4 off the total anyway, which is great, but like really pretty. And I just really liked the synopsis of this one. It just sounded really interesting. Like literally just like it says here, Annabelle is trapped in a boy's body and in a year it will kill her, and I was sold, literally sold. So very happy to get this on the TBR. Play your cards right chose this for me. Obviously it's a book that I meant to have this month, so I'm very excited to have this one. Roll 4 of 6, 5 and a 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cream Cat is our number 4. Welcome to Big Poll. I've got a couple of bowls inside these cups of prompts, so let's see which one. Oh, it went inside this one. And the prompt is a poll pick. Roll number 4 was a Cream Cat, and it was the beer poll. And it ended up being a poll pick, so I ended up like getting a few books and using a generator to choose one from that, and the one that came out from that one is The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. So very excited to read this. This is also a fairly recent purchase of mine. It sounds absolutely great, and if I can get around to it, I hope that I do enjoy it. Roll number 5 of 6. 6 and a 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay! Treat yourself. Roll number 5 ended up going my way because it landed on a treat your shelf, which is fantastic. I get another second go at choosing something I can either purchase to go towards this or something that I really do want to read. This is a book that I really do want to read. I highly doubt I'm gonna like swap this for anything, but this book is A Shot in the Dark, and it's by Mary Dublin and Anne Kensley, and this is meant to be for fans of Supernatural. I'm currently rewatching the show. I'm like nearly on season 2 and absolutely loving it all over again, and it's meant to be for fans of that. And I heard like Gabby Reed saying it was like really fun, and it just sounds like my cup of tea. Therefore, I'm very happy and excited to give this a read. Happy that I managed to get this in my hands and onto the TBR. Could this be our final roll? No, it is not. Another 2 5s. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pink cat. Welcome to TBR Roulette. Inside each cup there is a prompt, and we're going to throw our little metal ball in and give it a spin. It has gone to black number 2. I have found the cup with a 2 on. So let's see the prompt. And it is a graphic novel. Roll number 6 was meant to be our final roll, however it was also a double, so it meant adding another roll onto the game, which means 7 in total. So for this one, it landed on TBR Roulette, and as you guys would have seen from the TBR game, we have got a graphic novel, which is great because I've got some graphic novels for review in April. So for this one, I have put Love Out on a Limb, and I'll place the picture over here for this one. And I don't really know like too much about what this is about, but I got it from NetGalley. I'm like auto accepted with Kitkats Comics because I do read and review a lot of their books, and they have like auto approved me. So this one was one of their next auto approvals. So I would like to get this one read and reviewed, and hopefully this is one I enjoy. I've actually found quite a lot of Kitkats graphic novels that I have really enjoyed and have become like favourites of mine. So I'm very excited to read another one. Will this be our 7th and final roll? 5 and a 3, it is. Whew. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are finishing on a grey cat. Their TBR machine of grabs. Let us play the game. Let's see what one I'm gonna get. Do I get a bear or a bowl? I've got a bear. Alright, I've got this bear. And there's this one here. So let's look at the prompt on the side. Pink bear. It says pole pick. Another pole pick. Oh my god. Lucky for us, roll number 7 is the last prompt of the month, and it was a grey cat, which meant the bear TBR grab machine. And as you guys would have seen, the bear that came out led towards pole pick, so another one. So I put some more books towards a choosy woozy, and I'm very excited to have this one come out. And this is Daggermouth by H.M. Wolf. So excited to give this a read. It's a dystopian adult, and I've been hearing so many fantastic things about this. It's very hyped at the minute, and I just want to jump on the bandwagon and see what all the fuss is about. I'm very excited to give it a read. Happy that I managed to get it on the TBR, and yeah, I'm just ecstatic. So this is what we ended up with. We had a green, orange, yellow, cream, treat yourself, pink, and a grey for the month of April. Welcome to my new Easter egg game as part of the TBR. The eggs have prompts on. I'm going to unveil it for a nice show. And then we will choose an egg from the basket. Believe it or not, my eyes are shut, so I don't have a clue. I'm gonna go for this one. I've got a manga. Nice. Next of all, we have my little egg game, my egg TBR game, and I might even like use this towards like other months as well. But there's prompts on these eggs, and it literally is just like picking an egg out and seeing what the prompt is. So like I could probably like involve my cats or something somehow, but I just chose one at random, and I managed to choose one that says graphic novel, which is great. I've already got like loads of books on the monthly TBR anyway, so it's great to get another graphic novel. And I put another graphic novel that I've got for review on the TBR. This one is called Honeybee and Lemon Balm. Again, I will place a picture on the side. And also, I don't really know too much what it's about, but it seems like it's going to be a great read, so fingers crossed that it is. Welcome to a new TBR game called Herding Kittens Dice Game. I'm going to follow the dice rules of what I roll, and these all go towards prompts. I've got all the dice. I'm going to roll. Let's see what we get. So, there's no steal. I've got 2 whites and 2 oranges. I'll go with the 2 paws then, which is new book. New TBR game, and as you guys would have seen, Herding Kittens, and the prompt of new book. So I've decided to actually put the book that I have literally just got today. My pre-order arrived, and that is Unapologetic Love Story by Elle McNicol. This is Elle McNicol's debut adult book. I'm very excited to give it a read, happy to have it in my hands, and it sounds like it's going to be really great. So each month I'm going to try and put a reread onto the TBR, and this time I have managed to put With Fire in Their Blood by Candlelight. I actually found this in a library because I don't believe I actually got the finished copy of this one. I think I only have the art copy that I got. I'm not entirely sure, but when I saw it in the library I thought, well, I'll get it anyway, because then I can read from this one rather than reading from my art copy, if that is the case. But yeah, I got this anyway, so I feel like it was a sign, because I want to reread this again so that I can go into the sequel, which I now have, which literally comes out this month anyway. So yeah, I loved this book the first time around, so I'm very excited. Hopefully I can get around to reading in the month of April, and hopefully I will love it all over again. TBR tombola time of all my books. Spin forwards. Spin back. Not that this makes a difference, but I'm just spinning for luck. And there we go. This one here. This is The Wolf King by Lauren Palfreyman. Well, this is a new-ish addition to mine. The monthly TBR tombola has chosen The Wolf King by Lauren Palfreyman. Very popular book. I'm very happy to have this in my hands, and I just want to see what all the fuss is about. I have a few ebook review choices that are coming out in the month of April, so I'll place like some pictures over here. There are like quite a few actually, and hopefully I can get to reading some of them in April. My library book choice for the month is going to be Break the Fall by Jennifer Iacopelli. This is actually a recently acquired library book that I've got, and this is the author of Finding Her Edge, which is on Netflix. So fingers crossed I can get around to reading this in the month of April. It is time for the grab machine. So let's grab our 12th book of 2026. Finally. I've got this one. They were determined to give me blooming 2. Alright, what have we got? I've got Hot British Boyfriend by Christy Boyce. The 12 books grab machine, as you guys would have seen, had chosen Hot British Boyfriend by Christy Boyce. So I have loved Dungeons and Drama by this author, and I just would like to see what this one is all about and see if it's really good. So for the wrapped book, these are the numbers that I've got left, so we're going to spin for which one we unwrap. It's chosen number 3. Alright, so let's go amongst the books. This one is number 3. It's a hardback. Oh, an Afterlight book, which is Second Chances in Newport Stephen by TJ Alexander. The unwrapped book, Second Chances in Newport Stephen by TJ Alexander. I don't know what I'm going to think about this one. I haven't really heard anybody really talk about it, so fingers crossed if I do get around to it, we'll see what my thoughts are going to be. For BookTuber's favour of the month, I have decided to swap the book out because I managed to find this one in the library, and that is The Wedding People by Alison Espach. And that's why, because like obviously library books are like limited timing, so I was like, well, I've found this in the library and this was on a couple of people's favourite books of 2025. Let's see what the fuss is about with this one, and hopefully it's one that I do enjoy as well. For an Illumicrate monthly book choice, and that includes Illumicrate YA, Afterlight and Starbright, Evernight, anything that comes under the Illumicrate branch. And I have forwarded on First Time Caller by BK Morrison. This is one that I do want to read. I just didn't get around to reading it in March, and I still really wanted to read this one. Isn't that right, Pumpkin? Do you reckon it's a good choice? This one? Yes, I think so too. So I'm forwarding on this one. And for my Fairly monthly book, I have decided to go with Half City by Kate Golden. I am hearing so many people reading this book at the minute and saying that they're really enjoying it. So I've decided to put this one as the Fairly book on the TBR, and hopefully I can get around to reading it. And then finally, I will be mentioning in this video books that I'm carrying over because they are part of the 12 books in 2026, and also wrapped books, 12 wrapped books in 2026. And they are like challenges to obviously try and get them all read. So if I don't get them read in the month, I end up forwarding them on to the next month until obviously I get around to reading them. So I literally have 2 of each. So I've got the Favourites by Lane Fargo and also God Killer by Hannah Kana, and these are on the 12 in 26 TBR. And then for wrapped books, I have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore, which I unwrapped last month, and then Isolation Island by Louise Minchin, which I unwrapped the month previous. I did finish Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which was a wrapped book, so I do read them. It just depends which one I get round to. And that, my friends, concludes the TBR for the month of April. So it might seem like there's a lot of books, and there's a variety of books, because there's books from the TBR game, there's books from like new TBR games, there's rereads and like review books, the TBR Tombola as well, which creates like a mystery out of like all the books I own, and like the 12 books, the rap book, booktuber's favourite, choosing an Illumicrate book and a Fairy book, just so I can try and get those read off the shelves. So yeah, it does seem like there's a lot of books, and I can probably count them for you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are in the TBR game. Then there's two new TBR games, and then I've got a reread, a library book, and then I haven't got a review book choice yet, because I'm just going to be like trying to see which one I'm in the mood for at the time. And then I've got TBR Tombola, 12 book, rap book, booktuber's fave, Illumicrate Fairy, and of course the 4 books I'm carrying over. So in total, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's a lot, but I'm going to be picking and choosing from them. I have got like 2 wheels. One is for the monthly TBR books. The other one is going to be like for review books that I have got. So I'm going to like kind of read one of my own books and then read a review book, and then go back to like one that I own, and so on and so forth. I'm officially all chatted out with this TBR, so I'm hoping it's not like massively too long for you guys, but yeah, I'm excited about all of these books all the same. So let me know if you've mentioned any of the books that I have chatted about with you in the comments below. If you have enjoyed them, if you didn't enjoy them, or if there's one that you want to buddy read with me, then I'm always up for a buddy read. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video all the same. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links, as always, I'll link down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere. But that's it for me, guys. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!